minutes before we came on air. Phil Sprey is a Wellington-based promoter who's been bringing gigs to Wellington for many years. I asked him for his reaction.
This is years in the making. A number of us have been looking to try and get Wellington a decent-sized, workable, multi-purpose indoor venue in the right place at the right time, and now the time looks like it's arrived.
Phil, have you been trying to get gigs into Wellington that you've been unable to get because there simply isn't an appropriate venue?
I think everybody in the entertainment industry has been saying, as one of the the major cities of this country and the capital, that Wellington was the odd one out. Dunedin got its roof over its stadium, which is not quite the same thing, but it's indoors. Christchurch, as we all know, has had arenas all the way through, and now they're announcing a new structure, stadium arena that they're going to build. Auckland, of course, was the start of the indoor bigger arena with the Vector, known as Spark today, and we've been missing out. We've just not had the capacity to be able to handle it.
The very biggest acts, Beyonce, for example. How many tickets do you have to sell to make it viable to get her to your city, if she's touring in the neighbourhood, if she's in Australia, for example?
Well, most of those artists, if it can go into Spark in Auckland, then it can just on the same basis go into Wellington. The advantages are, and what I've been talking to the regional mayors on for the last few years, is saying there's a social element that people miss in this equation. Now, if you've got a couple of dollars in your pocket, it's very easy for you to jump on a plane, fly to Auckland, stay in a hotel, stay overnight and see a good concert, and that's fine. But 80% or 85% of the local population, in the Greater Wellington area, can't afford the time off work, haven't got the money for all the extra costs involved in going to see the concert beyond the ticket price, and it became a once-in-a-lifetime or once-in-a-decade opportunity. And these are things that everybody should have the opportunity to go to. There's a huge number of artists that people in this region have just missed out on.
Phil Sprey, who is a concert promoter.